Yo, what's up guys? In today's video, we're going to be playing Mohamed Light's new main deck in Clash Royale. Recently guys, Mohamed Light has been running Hog Rider with the Lightning and the Evo Furnace. I feel like this deck is just really solid, like, overall, not really too many counters, and I feel like with the current meta, with everyone kind of just trying to use double small spells for the hero goblins, you can get a lot of value out of the Furnace, and just in general, these types of Hog Rider decks are always consistent, but I do prefer the Furnace over the Firecracker, and I actually asked Mo that personally, and he actually does prefer it because of all the arrows and Barbarian Barrel in the meta, just allowing Furnace to get a ton of value. Looks like we're up against Drill here. Drill is going to be interesting, but this Hog deck is also just fun. I feel like there's a lot of outplay potential. There's so many different ways you're able to attack the tower, which is nice. It does kind of suck sometimes being forced into only one type of offense with Hog EQ, but this Hog Lightning deck is just a bit different. Okay, let's go for the Furnace here. That was a good log by my opponent. In this type of matchup, I feel like I just have to get good Lightnings on top of the Tesla. Only like in the middle portion of the game. I can't really go for the Hog Rider plus Lightning in single, or I will lose the game. I'm going to Hog Rider in the back, though, just so he has to go for the early Tesla, and maybe we could force out some extra elixir if possible. He might even put it in the anti-earthquake position. Yeah, he doesn't know that we have the Lightning yet, I believe. This deck is a little bit popular, but it's not too popular. I'm just going to go for the Mighty Miner in the back. Let's see what this guy wants to do. He might even go for a Drill Ops Lane or Demolisher near his tower. That's possible too. Because he kind of leaked Elixir. Okay, wait, let's go for the E-Spirit. We're up 4 Elixir right now, actually, which is great. I'm going to go for the Goblins behind this. Ooh, that's annoying, actually. That's very, very annoying. But it's okay. Hopefully that can take out the Goblin Demolisher. I did outcycle him too. Wait, I'm going to Hog Rider here, and then I'm going to go for the Prelog on top of the Goblins. Nice! Really good Prelog right there, guys. Forced out the Evo Tesla, and we're just going to continue outcycling this guy. I think he missed his poison a little bit as well. I'm going to Mighty Miner in the back here. If that lives, we have a bit of extra pressure, because I think he missed a tick. Oh, he didn't. That sucks. Okay, E-Spirit here. Then we go for the Furnace. And then we go for the Hog Rider opposite lane immediately. With the Prelog as well for the Goblins, because we did outcycle him. He could drill, though. Yeah, he drilled defensively, which was good, but also it's fine to use the log if he has no drill and cycle. Let's hit our ability. Oh, we almost got a hit, man. It's going to be really hard to get Hog hits in this matchup. But if we can surprise him with the Lightning, then it is possible. Hog here again. We have to log this. We have to because of the Knight. Yep, good log right there. Let's definitely go for the Evo Cannon right now. That should spawn on top. W Cannon, man. That was just perfect defense right there. But we still haven't gotten any damage, guys. This is not very awesome. Okay, let's E-Spirit here. Then we get the Furnace in the back opposite lane. Hog Rider. Then we pre-log the Goblins. Outcycle the Tesla. Come on. Nice. W prelog again. Perfect. That's going to be at least one. At least one. Maybe 2 for lucky. Give me 2. Oh, bro. That was 1 HP. Okay, we have to Mighty Miner here. Then go for the cannon in front. Goblins to keep this alive. E-Spirit here. And then we go for the log as well for no damage. Perfect. Okay. This is winnable. Not easy, but winnable. We're only down a little bit. Let's go for the Mighty Miner here. Dude, I see why Mo likes this deck so much, man. You have to be so, like, precise to win. I'm going to Furnace to snipe that. He might go for the poison. I think I want a Goblins here. Yeah, he poisoned the floor, though. Thankfully, he didn't hit the tower. That's going to take out the Tesla, and we go for the Hog Rider here. And I know he's going to go for the Drill. There's no way that he goes for the Goblins, because last time he's been pre-logged 3 times. Yeah, and we just do that and force it out, so now we don't have to worry about the Drill on offense for a little bit. Could that get 1? Nah. Like, yeah, let's Cannon here. We just have to keep out cycling him. Go for the Mighty Miner here, then we can Furnace in the back. Just want to Furnace like this. He's going to go for the Tesla for sure. That's the thing. Okay, let's go for the log here. Then we go for the Hog Rider. Goblins on top of the Drill. Then we have to go for the Mighty Miner up top here. E-Spirit for this. Please no damage. Please no damage. Nice. Okay, Furnace up top. Then we can maybe Hog again. He still doesn't know that we have Lightning. Look at that Furnace, guys. That Furnace is putting in some decent work. I'm going to Hog, and then we go for the Goblins to distract us. And he might go for the low Tesla. Wait, let's Lightning here on top of this. Take this out. And, dude, that's going to get a hit if he doesn't do anything. Force out the log. We're actually ahead in damage now, which is great. Go for the Evo Cannon. Then we have to Hog Rider again to pressure because I know he's going to poison. And he won't be able to afford the Tesla right away, and we can try to Lightning. Oh my god, W elixir counting. Let's go. Lightning that, and that's game over. He can't come back from this because all we have to do is defend. Dude, that was just perfect elixir counting. Low-key a prediction as well on him poisoning with the Drill. It's Hog Rider again. I'm not going to pre-log though, even though I know he's going to Goblins, because all I have to do to win this game is to defend. Mighty Miner here, and that is going to be a good game. Let's go, man. Very nice win, and I will see you all in the next match. Perfect. We're in the next match here up against Yazin. Just going to go for the Hog here, trying to figure out what this guy is playing. Okay, looks like Lava, actually. I'm just going to log here to try to get some extra damage. Give me 1. Oh, he had the Vines. That was good, but at least we forced out some extra elixir by going for the quick log. Hound's going to be an interesting matchup because if he has a hero Mega Minion, which I assume he does in this season, it's going to be a little bit difficult to deal with it, but we have a lot of pressure with this Hog deck. That's the one thing that's cool about it, is that, like, you have a crazy amount of pressure, even though it may not seem that way, because there's just so many different ways for you to be able to get damage with E-Spirit to bring that into the bomb. Nice! W E-Spirit right there. He has to defend this, so I'm going to Hog Rider immediately. And we can log the Tombstone here just to get those Skellies off the board and maybe grab some Mighty Miner chip as well. Yeah, that's going to be some very nice damage. He's probably going to end up ignoring that Hog. We got most of his tower already. This is a really good start. I'm going to wait to see if he drops something in the air, because then we could Lightning it, or we could Furnace depending on what he drops. Okay, maybe I'll just Furnace now. I'm going to Furnace like this, though, in case he goes for the Miner, so we have an easy catch on it. I'm gonna Mighty Miner at the bridge here. Then we Goblins. Block this, and then we don't even need the E-Spirit, I think. Okay, we do now. Let's E-Spirit just to keep the Furnace live. And beautiful defense, guys. Damn! Really, really nice start. I can hit the ability as well. Grab a bomb on the tower. Then we hit the Goblin's ability immediately just to continue pressuring. And then the Furnace can help take out whatever he drops, unless he just ignores. Yeah, he ignored all the damage. Let's go. Dude, we're actually in the perfect spot. Honestly, if I was him, I'd probably give it. Yo, he missed a zap. What in the world? This guy's drunk or something. He might Tombstone. I have my log ready. Nope, he's waving the white flag. Wait, does that mean he's giving up? Bro, guys, Mohamed Light has an insane deck, man. Yeah, okay, pause. That sounded crazy. But yeah, this guy gives up. So I guess I'll see you guys in the next match. Let's go. Too easy, dude. Too easy. We're in the next match here up against Kuroko. Just gonna go for the Goblins at the bridge here. Try to figure out what this guy is playing. Probably gonna be Giant though with the Bomber and the Dagger Duchess. One thing I will say is that I do feel like the Tower Troops do give away the decks now. What do you guys feel about Tower Troops? To be honest, I'm glad that they're not really too played anymore. I was like a big hater on Tower Troops for sure. I did feel like that it was kind of dumb, but I don't know. I do know that a lot of people like Tower Troops and kind of want like the ones that are unused to get buffed. Let's go for the Goblins here just to distract this. I do have to be careful of the Prince now though. He definitely could go for the Prince because we don't have a distraction like Goblins or something. So I'm just like a little bit scared. Just a little bit. He's probably going to Giant. Yep, there's the Giant. Let's go for the Cannon over here. And then we can go for the Mighty Miner plus Log on top of that. Ooh, nice Log right there actually. It's going to charge. I'm just going to E-Spirit here to take out the Bomber, and then we can go for the Goblins on top of the Prince. And that's a pretty good defense right there. I think we're down a little bit, so I don't want a Hog Rider, but in this type of matchup, guys, it's all about just maintaining control of the board and always trying to have a Furnace down, because if I get to a point where he has the momentum, then it's just going to be Giant, Mega Minion, Dark Prince with Fireball, Zaps, and Rages, and it's just over and over and over again. So I need to make sure that we have a little bit of control, or we're just going to get wrecked. Let's go for the Furnace here. One thing that I've noticed about Mohamed Light's decks is that they're all pretty orientated on, like, having control of the match. Like, it's kind of interesting. It seems like he likes decks that where, like, you kind of, like, control the pace of the game if you play well. Let's go for the Goblins here. Nice. We could maybe Hog here again. I don't want to go Hog right into the Mega Minion, though. I feel like that's a bad play. Might have to go for another Hog Rider. Okay, let's go for the Evo Furnace in the back, though, because he used the Rage, so we could get a decent sequence off of this. Okay, now we Hog opposite lane. He has no Mega Minion and no Dark Prince, so he has to go for the Prince. Wait, E-Spirit like this, and then we go for the Goblins, too. And we just log on top of the Prince. Okay, good log right there. We can Hog Rider again. This is going to be annoying for him. He has to go for the Dark Prince, right? We could activate King off of this. That's Mighty Miner here. Then we go for the Evo Cannon, and then we can go for the E-Spirit. I had to do it like that because I needed the Bomber to... Wait, Goblins over here like this. Oh, no, log. Oh, my God, what a log, guys. Okay, Mighty Miner here. Ability. He got one Mega Minion hit, but that's fine. Dude, that was a really good defense, man. This deck has such great defensive potential. I feel like I could have even probably avoided the Mega Minion hit, too, if I'm being honest. Furnace the back again. Just keep up the pressure and keep being annoying. Okay, I'm going to E-Spirit here on top of the Bomber. And then we can go for the early Cannon here. Just keep up the pressure. Okay, we can go for the Goblins down low. Splash. Oh, imagine if that splash. That would have been sick, man. That would have been sick. Let's go for the E-Spirit like this. We go for the high Mighty Miner. Goblins as well. Nice. Good timing. Very good timing. Log this away. And that should be 0 damage. I think I have to Hog Rider, though, just to bring the Dark Prince away. Wait. Bro, we went Prince in the wrong lane. Okay, let's E-Spirit here, and we go for the very low goblins. So we have to put them very low because if I let that die, then he's just going to giant at the bridge. We can let it die now, but we couldn't let it die before. Okay, let's Mighty Miner the bridge here, then Hog, because he might giant. Yup, good timing. Very good timing by us. Let's go for the log here to help take out the Dark Prince. Come on, take off the shield, please. Yo, nice. Do we have lightning here? Do we lightning? Yeah, we do. We just need one more lightning after this. Or bang! Let's go. GG's. Nice win. We're in the next match here up against this guy. I'll just go for my log here, see what this guy has. Try to figure out what I want to do. I'm going to Goblin Split in the back here. The thing about this Hog deck, too, is that I do feel like it's a little bit easier than Hog Firecracker. Hog Firecracker, you have to be very smart, like avoid King Tower activations and just small things like that. But with this deck, I do feel like that a lot of the plays, at least like just to play normally, come pretty basic. Like, you just kind of cycle your furnaces, get to the Evo, and you just Hog Rider whenever you have a counter push. With this deck, you don't like Hog randomly as often, like Hog EQ, because the threat is the Firecracker at the bridge, which kind of allows you to get away with it. But with a deck like this, you never just want to like randomly Hog too often. Yo, the Mighty Miner's going to the tower. Let's hit the ability here. Ooh, bad timing. Yo, the Furnace. Yo, oh my god. Yo, what the heck? No way. Okay, I'm going to Hog here. He's going to have to go for like a Dark Prince. Okay, he goes for the Mega Minion. That's going to be at least one hit. That's beautiful, man. We're already up a lot of damage now. We can just go for the goblins here on defense, take out the Goblin Brawler, and then the Mega Minion should get taken out too with just my E-Spirit. Okay, his Golem. I'll Furnace in the back here. I think I need to abuse my Mighty Miner here, because it's not like he's going to have like an E-Drag, E-Wiz, or Zappies. I know he'll have Lightning in here, but Mighty Miner is still able to be abused really hard, because even if he lightnings right, then he can't lightning my cannon. Okay, let's log this backwards. That was bad. That was not the Evo cage, guys. That was not the Evo cage. A for effort, though, for real. A for effort. Okay, let's go for the cannon up here just to distract the brawler. Okay. Then I think we E-Spirit here. Just keep the Furnace alive at all costs, just to keep making him have to use things on defense. He's probably going to Barbarian Barrel here, and then if he does, we can go for the Hog Rider plus Goblins. Yep, because he's going to go for the NATO here, so it's Hog Goblins. He has the Dark Prince and then NATO. Okay, log this. Yep, there's the Dark Prince, then NATO. Yep. Okay, we can go for the Evo Furnace here. Then we E-Spirit up top. And then if he goes for the Golem, yep, we go Mighty Miner, Hog Rider at the bridge. We have the Evo Furnace down. Fire Spirits are spawning. This is going to be good for us. We can maybe even get an offensive Lightning down too, depending on what he drops. That's a dead Brawler. Okay, we need to go for the Lightning here on top of that. Take it all out. No! It hit the Dark Prince shield. Oh my god, guys, no. Dude, we might actually be cooked because... What? Dude, what the heck just happened to that Golem? Alright. Mighty Miner here. Okay, I'm going to go for the ability here just to splash that. Then we have to go for the Furnace. Dude, why the heck did the Golem go, like, directly to the tower? We have to Evo Cannon here, and we have to E-Spirit. Dude, the pathfinding bug. Let's go for the Goblins. We haven't lost just yet. Oh my god, he missed a Lightning. Mighty Miner here? No way. Okay. It's going to go on the Furnace, though. Oh no, I have to Furnace again to block that Mega Minion. Oh my god, please. Yo, we're alive. Okay, we need 2 Lightnings and he needs 2 Lightnings, so I think I just have to go for the Lightning cycle because obviously Hog Rider is not going to connect against this Lightning here. Okay, he's going to go for the Golem for sure. Okay, that's not going to work, dude. Goblins here, yup. Then we go Mighty Miner all the way at the bridge just to not allow him to do anything. Then we go for the High Furnace too. Yo, no way, dude. With that Golem going to the tower, I actually can't believe that we just won. He might try. Okay, he can't Lightning block. He doesn't have enough Elixir. He could cage, but he needs 2 blocks. GG's. Nice win. I'll see you all in the next match. We're in the next match here up against Medi. Just gonna Goblins in the back here. Try to figure out what this guy is playing. Okay. Man, there's this thing about recruits that you can be like smiling, you know, having a good time playing Clash Royale. Who has that? And then you just see the recruits in the back and that smile just gets wiped off your face so fast and so hard, man. Okay, looks like he's playing Recruits Bait. I'll go for the cannon here just to help take this out. Then we can go for the Goblins here as well to bring the Skeletons from the Skeleton Barrel over. We're going to take a bit of damage because of the Recruit. Hate that card, man. We can go for the Hog Rider here as well because he's just distracting the Furnace because he doesn't have any good cards for it. Maybe he'll Mighty Miner. Yeah, that's going to be 2 hits, though, for sure. We can hit our Goblin ability as well. Just to apply a bit more pressure, grab some extra damage in the opposite lane. Nice, dude. Those goblins still almost at 1,000 damage. Even after the emergency nerf to the hero goblins, they're still way too strong. Okay, I'm going to furnace in the back here. I don't know why he has minions in this. I feel like minions is a little bit of a waste because we're just going to be able to get a lot of furnace value anyways. He might recruits now. He doesn't have a good card to play into this. He could Firecracker, though, if he has the Firecracker. Maybe he doesn't. Let's go for the log here. All the way in the back. Just make sure we take the Skeleton Brill out. And then we can go for the cannon in the middle. Because he doesn't have the Skelly Brill back yet. Let's hog. Ooh, let's go for the... Yeah, let's definitely hog now because he's just spamming everything. So we have to pressure a bit. We're going to eat some damage. But that's just how you have to play against recruits. You can never defend perfectly. You always end up having to take a decent amount of damage on each lane. Or you're just going to get wrecked. Okay, I guess I'm going to go for the E-Spirit here to help take some of this out. And then we go for the log. Not bad. We're down. I mean, we're up just a little bit. We have the Evo Furnace coming, though. Evo Furnace is our time to kind of get really good momentum because he has nothing for it. He has no good spells, so it's just guaranteed to get a lot of value. Let's go for the Goblins plus Hog Rider here because we can just defend with the Evo Furnace really easily and just get free Hog Rider damage here. Yep, let's go for the Evo Cannon now. Knock that back. Hopefully it lives. Yeah, it's still alive. He could recruits in the back right now. We just have to be smart against the minions right here because as long as we don't let him abuse the fact we don't have, like, a good answer for minions, we win easily. Let's go for the hog here. High cannon to help get to the Evo. That's one at least. That's one. Come on, give me one. Nice. I'm going to Mighty Miner at the bridge here to keep this alive. Ooh, there is the Firecracker. We can activate King off that, though. Go for the E-Spirit, and then we log to... Nice. Good defense. And then we just cannon. I don't think it's going to activate, but it's okay. Just need to keep defending, guys. Just keep defending. Let's hog into the Firecracker. He has to go for something high or else that Firecracker is dead. Perfect. We don't get a hit, but I still think that's all right. Let's go for the Furnace here. He's probably going to go for the Wall Breakers. We have to go for the E-Spirit and then log again. We can go for the Goblins here to bring everything over. Beautiful Goblins, and then we just go for the Evo Cannon like this on top of the Evo Skelly Brill. It's going to splash it all. And then we just go for the Hog Rider plus E-Spirit because whatever he puts is going to get stunned like the Mighty Miner or the recruits. Come on, hit the Skellies. Nice. And it's on the tower. Okay, we have to Furnace. And we have to go for the log as well. Come on, spawn the Spirit. Okay, not too much damage. Just a little bit. Have to Mighty Miner here. Hit the ability. Then we have to go for the Cannon. Come on, Cannon. Get down, get down. Whoo, that was scary, dude. That was scary. We just go for the Hog Rider plus E-Spirit again. He has to go for, like, the minions plus Skellies, but the E-Spirit just going to reset. Oh, my God, it resets! And that is going to be good game. Let's go. Thank you all for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.